Amazing people. Thank you so much. That was incredible. Thank you. Thanks.
I think it's just...
All right, so I was looking today to see what the #1 most celebrated holiday Christmas tradition is, and I'm curious to know what you all think it might be. What do you think the answer is? Come on. Ah, the Costellos. That's an awesome answer. Yes, of course, besides the Costellos. Christmas cookies? Yes, that's on the list. Any more? Any more guesses? Stockings, caroling, all great answers. Actually, the #1 most celebrated Christmas tradition is watching a Christmas movie together with your family. And guess what the #1 movie was? The Grinch. The Grinch, yes. So that's what they're saying anyway. So it's exciting to hear that you have all these different traditions. So in my family, one of my favorite Christmas traditions when I was growing up was actually the fact that my brother came up with this idea when I was very, very young. He was older than me. And we would sleep together in his bedroom. I would sleep on the floor. He would sleep in his bed. I don't know how that worked out, but I was younger, so. And we would sleep in our clothes because we couldn't wait to get up in the morning and see what Santa had brought. But our cue, the big traditional part of it, was that the cue was, when we could come out of the bedroom, was we had to listen for Christmas music. Okay? So we would spend hours, like Christmas morning, just sitting by the door waiting for the Christmas music to play. And the woman, my mother, who actually played that music, is actually here tonight, so thank you, Mom, for that. And the amazing thing about that, when you really think about it, it's an amazing tradition, and to this day, when I hear Christmas music, it certainly brightens me up and gets me excited for what might be to come, but it really is that sense of belonging and being a part of that family and that moment, and that we all shared that together in our house, and so I think that's really special. And I would encourage you all this year to think about what traditions have been a part of your life, which new ones you're fostering, and really respect those and take care of them because they're important to all of us. And one of the things that's also a big Christmas tradition is storytelling. And so now we're going to move into the storytelling portion of this evening. And we have got a very special guest here who has become part of the Costello tradition. He is a very well-respected actor and musician who was in Brooklyn, spent his life there, and then once he moved to Beacon in 2015, realized very quickly that Beacon really was where his heart was. And so he has studied at T. Schreiber Studios, at the Actor Studio. He's a part of the Black Coffee Blues Jam here in Beacon. Please welcome Dimitri Archip.
Who has a problem? Yeah, the other one.
Don't worry about it. Just give me the ambience.
How are you doing? Good.
Yeah, she's around the back. Yeah, we'll come back when that stops.
I've been asked to read a story for all the children and all of us. You guys especially. It was the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama, in her kerchief and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap when, out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter that I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon, on the breast of the new fallen snow, gave a luster of midday to the objects below. What to my wondering eyes should appear? But a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapidly than the eagles, his coursers they flew. And he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall now, dash away, all! As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly when they meet with an obstacle mounted in the sky, so to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. Then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing, pawing of each little hoof. As I drew my head and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur of his head and his foot. His clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. He stunk of a pipe that held tight his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, and a round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, like jolly old belly. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. The wink of his eye, the twist of his head, soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but straight to his work. He filled all the stockings, and he turned with a jerk, laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod. Up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night!" Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much, Dimitri. Awesome holiday tradition. Dimitri is a fantastic actor and storyteller. We're very fortunate to have him here. And last night he did, with a team of his, A Christmas Carol over at the Allen Cultural Center. He also does a big Edgar Allan Poe reading with his group at the Allen Cultural Center. It's amazing. So, all right, we are going to take a quick 10-minute intermission before we bring on the Costellos. And if you are having any last-minute holiday shopping needs and you need some good stocking stuffers,